Yeah, that's an A. From the first heartbeat, no runway, no hesitation. Every breath smashing into the next until the whole verse feels like an engine redlining without mercy. I never wait for more winner because momentum belongs to whoever is willing to build it from nothing. So I keep driving forward before doubt, even lose the root. Every choice is deliberate, every step calculated, every sentence carry enough weight to shove the next one into motion without losing an ounce of force. Most people spend their lives guarding comfort like it's treasured and wonder why nothing around them changes. Comfort never builds empires, it builds excuses with better vocabulary. I tore that contract apart a long time ago. If something becomes easy, I raise the difficulty. If something becomes familiar, I redesign. If something becomes predictable, I destroy before predictability destroys me. The mission isn't to repeat success, it's to make success obsolete. Every phrase twists through fresh territory, hidden rhymes welded beneath the structure. Every transition hidden from another angle before expectation catches the pattern. Nothing echoes an older version, nothing leans on recycled formulas. Nothing survives because it once sounded impressive. Every section earns another second by refusing to imitate the one before it. Evolution isn't optional, it's the entry fee. Pressure keeps changing mass. Sometimes it looks like failure, sometimes it looks like delay. Sometimes it arrives disguised as satisfaction, whispering that the climb is finished. I never answer that voice. Satisfaction is buried more ambition than defeat ever could. The second the target gets close enough to touch, I move it further. Bro dies the moment ambition starts protecting what it already owns. I don't waste time trying to silence critics because silence earned through execution lasts longer than arguments. Let the numbers speak, let the discipline speak. Let another impossible workload become another ordinary day. Anybody can't sound determined for 5 minutes. Keep showing up after the excitement disappears, after the room empties, after the applause finds another stage. That's where identity gets forged. The cadence keeps compressing tighter, every breath feeding another wave. Every sentence refusing to surrender the momentum. Every word carrying purpose instead of decoration. No empty swagger, no borrowed confidence. The unnecessary detours. Every line has one responsibility, hit harder than the last one. While opening another direction, the verse hasn't explored yet. Nothing valuable has ever arrived, wrapped in convenience. Every meaningful breakthrough demanded another sacrifice, another revision, another uncomfortable truth accepted before pride or the chance to argue back. I don't avoid that process, because that's exactly what separation happens. Invisible effort becomes visible power. Once enough days stacked together without interruption. People, that's where confidence comes from. Confidence isn't found, it's accumulated. Another promise kept, another challenge finished. Another difficult decision made when nobody would have blamed you for quitting piece by piece. Those moments built something stronger than motivation ever could. Motivation visits discipline signs, the leasing stays. Every obstacle become another opportunity to simplify, strip away distractions, remove waste and movement, sharpen the objective until nothing remains. It's the next action that actually matters. Complexity impresses spectators, simplicity wins under pressure, because simple decisions travel faster than complicated excuses. Final breath doesn't celebrate the distance already covered. It locks onto the horizon, still waiting ahead. No victory lap, no attachment to old accomplishments, no interest in preserving yesterday's reputation. Now the level is already demanding more precision, more resilience, and more intent than this one could offer. And that's exactly why I keep moving, because the strongest version is never the one standing here now. It's always the one still being built, one relentless decision at a time. She saw the wheels and forgot her attitude. I saw the bill and forgot my gratitude. Cold little block with a rich man latitude. 808 Benz when I switch up the avenue. She wants to see where the roof looks cosmic. I want the funds of the growth, automatic. No loud flex, just expensive habits. Convoys moving like a clean black fabric. She saw the wheels and forgot her attitude. I saw the bill and forgot my gratitude. Little block with a rich man latitude. 808 Benz when I switch up the avenue. Short snare hits like a clip conversation. Hi-hats dance with a sharp vibration. She wants love with a long vacation. I want deals with a strong foundation.
New jacket rare, got the cut too proper. She keeps asking who the private shopper. I don't talk price, I just move more calmer. If it ain't growth, then I don't want drama. Bad one near with the phone on silent. She likes the way that my life is private. I got offers that arrive uninvited. Money got loud, so I stay quiet. She saw the wheels and forgot her attitude. I saw the bill and forgot my gratitude. Cold little plug with a rich man latitude. 808 Benz when I switch up the avenue. She wants the seat where the roof looks cosmic. I want the funds with the growth for the mag. No loud flares, just expensive habits. Calm voice moving like a clean black fabric. Bam, bam, bam for a bam, but the gap looks brutal. Their big talk sounds temporary and usual. My small win looks structural and mutual. I make calm rap feel royal and ruthless. She want my time, but the clock got taxes. I want equity, not captions. She wants dinner with a soft light flashing. I want profit that survives bad fashion. No piano keys, just the plot line floating. Bassline dies when the bar needs motion. Flow stays relaxed, but the pockets keep closing. I look too calm for the way I'm controlling. She saw the rules and forgot her attitude. I saw the bill and forgot my gratitude. Cold little plot with a rich man latitude. 808 Benz when I switch up the avenue.
Crash into the first measure like crash into crash into the first measure like the silence never stood a chance. No slow ignition, no borrowed emotion. Every breath throwing another layer onto the fire till the whole verse runs like a machine built to overload. Every second it touches, I slow the pace to make the road easier because the road was never built to carry comfort. Every move sharpens another instinct. Every decision trims another weakness. Every lesson gets turned into another weapon before doubt even learns where to stand. The world keeps rewarding people for looking ready while quietly forgetting the ones who stay ready after the lights disappear. I don't chase moments designed for applause. I chase habits strong enough to survive empty rooms. Bad timing, missed chances and heavier expectations. What? Disciplined out will always outweigh 100 loud promises, because promises disappear the second pressure starts asking difficult questions. Every phrase blends into another direction before prediction catches the shape. Hidden rhymes buried beneath the movement like reinforced beams supporting impossible weight. Every transition open in another lane before the last one finishes. Echo when nothing circles back that the leans on familiar formulas. Every section exists to outroll the one before it instead of standing beside it, pretending progress happened. Comfort speaks softly, that's what makes it dangerous. It never demands surrender all at once. It asks for one easier choice. One skip correction, one delayed improvement, until ambition slowly forgets what it sounded like. I cut those conversations short. Raise the workload, raise the discipline, raise the expectation. Anything worth building deserves more pressure than excuses can survive. Pressure is never arrived, carrying answers. It arrives carrying mirrors. Every difficult situation reflects the part still unfinished. The habit still weak, the reaction still too slow. Good apps, useful information. Tear the process apart, replace the weak link, tighten the structure. Walk back into the same fire, stronger than the version that ended it the first time. The cadence keeps compressing tighter. Every breath locking another sequence in emotion. Every sentence refusing to release the tension. Every word selected because it creates impact instead of feeling silence. No decorative aggression, no oversized claims, no recycled movement hiding behind louder delivery. Every line has to prove its value before it earns another second. People confuse activity with advancement. Running harder doesn't matter if direction keeps drifting. I remove everything stealing momentum. Less noise, better focus, cleaner timing, faster execution. Simplicity and the pressure defeats complicated plans that collapse the moment conditions stop cooperating. Every difficult morning quietly deposits another advantage into the future. Another promise kept, another uncomfortable decision accepted. Another distraction ignored before it became a habit. Those invisible deposits compound until the distance becomes impossible to explain. With luck alone, luck, business preparation moves impermanently and starts rearranging the entire foundation. Recognition changes with trends, capability survives trends. That's why I keep investing where attention barely looks refined. The instinct improve the reaction, strengthen the process, repeat until excellence feels ordinary. And ordinary effort can't even recognize the standard anymore. The final stretch doesn't relax, it accelerates. Every completed objective immediately becomes another responsibility. Every higher level reveals another ceiling waiting to be shattered. Every stronger version demands an even stronger one. Without ecology, no standing still, no protecting old victories, no looking backward for reassurance. Keep driving forward until yesterday becomes too small to cast a shadow over what's coming next.
cold, but I'm the vibration. Money gets loud when it smells temptation. She wants forever after one location. I want ownership, not celebration. Thin plop dancing, where the lights they faded. Airway rolling, like the road got weighed. Short snare snapping, the pocket stays patient. Fast words, slow face, everything calculated. Midnight call, but I'm the vibration. Money gets loud when it smells temptation. She wants forever after one location. I want ownership, not celebration. She loved the coupe with the blackout windows. I love the deal that nobody else knows. Fresh white tee on her handmade wool clothes. Quiet success always travels in slow-mo. No loud logos covering the jacket. Real rich never really has to flash it. She asked why my smile look expensive. I said peace cost more than a necklace. Old friends talking, new friends bidding. She likes the mystery, I like the business. Every new step got a higher limit. Every clean move got another witness. Midnight call, but I mute the vibration. Money gets loud when it smells temptation. She wants forever after one location. I want ownership, not celebration. Thin plot dancing, where the lights stay faded. Airway rolling, like the road got weighted. Short snare snapping, the pocket stays patient. Fast words, slow face, everything calculated. Band for band, but the gap keeps growing. They move fast, I prefer controlling. She said my heart looks half frozen. I said cold minds leave bigger moments. Dark glass roof with the skyline glowing. Whole street still when the truck keeps rolling. I don't post wins, I just keep showing. Quiet accounts where the numbers flowing. She wants diamonds fresh from the showroom. I want another key to another room. She wants memories filled with perfume. I want investments that forever bloom. Midnight call, but I'm the vibration. Money gets loud when it smells temptation. She wants forever after one location. I want ownership, not celebration. Thin plot dancing, where the lights stay faded. Airway rolling, like the road got weighted. Short snare snapping, the pocket stays patient. Fast words, slow face, everything calculated. Rip to the first vibration.
Rip through the first vibration like the room never had a chance to breathe. No slow entrance, no bar momentum. Every breath snapping into another until the entire verse feels like one continuous surge that refuses to loosen its grip. I don't waste seconds asking when the timing is right, because time it belongs to people waiting on permission. I move first, sharpen while moving and leave hesitation. Staring at an empty space where I used to stand. Nothing nerves, permanent respect. Every routine gets questioned before sunrise. Every instinct gets tested under heavy pressure. Every habit stands dry the moment it starts looking too comfortable. I don't protect old methods simply because they once worked. If something can't survive a higher demand, it disappears before it has the chance to become another invisible ceiling, pretending to be security. Every phrase cuts through a different lane. Every hidden rhyme anchored deep beneath the movement. Every transition shifting direction before expectation has enough time to predict the landing. No recycled structures, no familiar turns disguised as innovation. Every section in this carrying fresh weight, forcing the next one to evolve instead of borrowing yesterday's shape. Repetition without reinvention is slow decay, and I refuse to decay while there's still another level waiting to be built.
People confuse confidence with certainty, but certainty usually arrives after somebody else already acted. I trust preparation more than prediction, discipline more than emotion, consistency more than inspiration. Inspiration shows up when it feels like a discipline never misses the appointment. That's why the word keeps expanding, even when excitement has already packed its bags and left the room. Pressure doesn't intimidate me because pressure has never written my decisions. It only reveals them. Every obstacle becomes another inspection. Every setback another opportunity to tighten the frame, reinforce the weak points, and remove whatever no longer deserves space. Complaining burns energy without creating distance. Correction creates distance without asking for applause. The movement keeps driving forward without dropping intensity. Every breath traffic in another sequence. Every sentence like an end to the next, until the whole verse feels compressed with intention. No empty bravado, no decorative noise, no borrowed identity. Hiding behind louder delivery. Every line earns its place by adding force, clarity, and momentum. If it can't carry weight, it doesn't survive the rewrite. Comfort keeps offering smaller dreams, wrapped in softer language. It says slow down, protect what you build, stop taking unnecessary risk. I reject every offer, and nothing unforgettable has ever been built inside convenience. Better to rebuild 100 times than spend years defending something that stopped growing the moment it became familiar. Every difficult season stripped away another illusion. Easy days reward confidence, hard days reward preparation. That's why I never fear heavier expectations. Higher pressure only exposes whether the foundation is real, and foundations built through deliberate repetition. doesn't close the chapter. It tears open another one before the echo fades away. No attachment to old victories, no interest in defending outdated standards. Under the horizons already demanding greater precision, stronger discipline, and cleaner execution than this version can offer today. And that's exactly why I keep moving, because the only legacy worth leaving is becoming impossible for yesterday to recognize. Launch to the first strike before the speakers finish shaking. No countdown, no hesitation. Every breath fusing to the next, until the verse charges forward like a locked engine, refusing to stop. I don't borrow intensity from the moment, because the moment is always changing. I carry enough discipline to create my own gravity, enough clarity to cut through confusion, and enough conviction to keep moving long after excitement has disappeared. Yeah, the easiest trap to fall into is believing the last achievement deserves permanent respect. It doesn't. Every accomplishment becomes another inspection. The second it's finished, pull it apart, examine every weak point, strengthen every loose connection, replace anything that survived only because it wasn't challenged hard enough. Growth begins where attachment ends, and I refuse to become loyal to an older version of myself, while a stronger one is still waiting to be built. Every phrase shifts in unfamiliar territory, hidden rhymes fits beneath the movement like reinforced cables holding impossible weight. Every transition breaking expectation before expectation. It's time to settle. Nothing circles back through familiar lanes, nothing leaving yesterday's formula. Every section earns another heartbeat by forcing the momentum into places the last one never reached. The comfort never renounces itself with noise. It arrives dressed as reason, suggesting one easier decision, one postponed correction, one harmless compromise. Those tiny choices collect into invisible limits. Before anyone notices, I cut them away, immediately raise the standard, tighten the process, remove unnecessary movement, repeat until the preposition becomes instinct instead of effort. Pressure isn't an enemy, it's an examination. Weak preparation collapses beneath it. Strong preparation expands because of it. That's why difficult situations never convince me to slow down. They convince me to sharpen further. Every obstacle becomes another blueprint. Every setback becomes another upgrade. Every uncomfortable lesson becomes another layer of strength impossible to imitate from the outside. The cadence keeps driving without releasing tension. Every breath eating another sequence. Every sentence locking into the next with relentless control. No decorative language, no recycled confidence. No exaggerated claims pretending to replace execution. Every word carries purpose, every line earns its position. Every transition exists to raise the intensity instead of repeating it. Recognition changes whenever attention changes direction. Capability keeps growing regardless of who notices. That's where I invest everything. Another discipline, repetition, another refined reaction, another difficult promise kept after motivation has already left. Those invisible moments build foundations strong enough to survive changing trends, shifting expectations, and heavier demands without losing direction. Easy roads create fragile habits, demanding roads reveal reliable ones. I stop searching for smoother conditions, because smoother conditions never taught stronger judgment. Better timing comes from experience, better decisions come from correction, better instincts come from repetition. Strong enough to survive every difficult season without surrendering momentum. Every completed objective immediately raises the price of the next one. Every stronger version exposes another weakness waiting to be removed. Every new level demands cleaner execution than the one before it. Standing still would only protect limitations that no longer deserve space. So I keep rebuilding before comfort even realizes another change has begun. Final breath lands with more force than the first, because slowing down has never belonged inside the blueprint. Another horizon already stands beyond this one. Another challenge already demands greater precision. Another version already expects more discipline than today can offer. That's exactly why I keep moving, replacing every old ceiling with open sky, until the only direction left is forward, without compromise. Yeah. Rush beyond the first impact, before the echo can settle. No slow climb, no borrowed energy. Every breath locking into another, until the whole verse feels like one. Continuous surge with no room left for hesitation. I don't wait for the atmosphere to decide my pace, because the atmosphere changes with every passing second. My direction stays fixed, my focus gets sharper, my execution gets cleaner, and every decision pushes the next one forward before doubt even has a chance to introduce itself. Every sunrise resets the score. Yesterday's effort already spent its value. Old highlights don't buy another opportunity. Old confidence doesn't guarantee another result. And old routines don't deserve permanent loyalty. I inspect everything, every habit gets challenged, every instinct gets tested, every shortcut gets exposed before it quietly turns into another ceiling. If something still works, make it stronger. If it slows the climb, remove it without looking back. Each
phrase bends to a different path, hidden rhymes fused beneath the movement instead of sitting on top of it. Every transition arriving from an angle that refuses to repeat the last one. Familiar patterns fade too quickly, so I keep reshaping the current while it's still moving. Nothing survives because it once sounded good. Every section earns another breath by proving it can carry more weight than the one before it. Comfort doesn't arrive carrying chains, it arrives carrying pillows. It says there's time tomorrow, another chance next week, another reason to wait. That's the quiet trap that steals years without making a sound. I answer with action before excuses. Finish speaking, tighten the schedule, increase the standard, eliminate wasted motion, keep the engine running until hesitation forgets the road entirely. Pressure strips away illusion faster than success ever could. Easy days, high flaws beneath the pause. Difficult days expose every reconnection. Immediately good, better to see the truth while there's still time to rebuild. Every mistake becomes another blueprint. Every setback another inspection. Every hard lesson another permanent upgrade. Built into the foundation before the next challenge appears. The cadence keeps driving forward with controlled force. Every breath feeding another sequence. Every sentence stacking another layer of intensity without relying on empty volume. No decorated confidence, no recycled attitude. No filler surviving because it sounds aggressive. Every line carries purpose, every word earns its position. Every transition pushes the movement into another unexplored direction. Recognition belongs to the moment, capability belongs to the process. Moments disappear, process keeps paying dividends long after the noise fades away. That's why I invest where attention really looks. Another disciplined repetition, another precise correction, another uncomfortable adjustment accepted without hesitation. Those invisible investments become impossible to ignore once enough time compounds behind them. The strongest walls aren't built in a single day, they're reinforced one layer at a time until pressure can no longer find a weak point. I approach every skill the same way, refine the time and strengthen the reaction. Simplify the decision, remove unnecessary weight, repeat until instinct becomes more reliable than impulse, and preparation becomes stronger than panic. Every completed objective immediately transforms into another starting point. One summit reveals another peak, one solved problem uncovers another challenge, demanding cleaner execution than before. I never mistake progress for permission to slow down. Progress only increases responsibility. The higher the level, the greater the expectation, and that's exactly where I want to stand. Final breath lands without surrendering momentum, because momentum was never meant to stop here. Another horizon is already forming beyond this one. Another standard is already climbing higher. Another version is already demanding more discipline than the current one can provide. That's the pursuit I protect, constantly refining, constantly rebuilding, constantly moving, until yesterday becomes too distant to recognize the path still unfolding ahead. Burn through the first impact before the bass finishes shaking the floor. No hesitation, no slow entrance. Every breath driving another sentence until the whole verse feels like a pressure wave. Refusing to lose force, I don't wait for momentum, because momentum never arrives by accident. It's built one ruthless decision at a time. Every move is deliberate, every second carries weight. Every choice strips another weakness away before it has a chance to grow. Yesterday has no authority here. What worked before is only evidence that something stronger can be built today. I don't collect achievements, recycle them into raw material. Tear the frame apart, examine every joint, replace anything that slows the climb. Then rebuild the structure heavier than before. If the process survives more pressure, raise it again. Growth doesn't happen by protecting comfort, it happens by making comfort irrelevant. Every phrase slices into unexpected territory, hidden rhymes welded beneath the movement. Every transition shifting direction before prediction. Sinners in a place, no recycled pathways, no familiar turns, no bar formulas pretending to be original. Every section exists to make the previous one feel unfinished. Every line forcing another adjustment, another layer, another reason to keep the momentum climbing without interruption. Comfort always negotiates and whispers, it says the pace is good enough, the standard is high enough. Another correction can't wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next week becomes another year, and the edge quietly disappears without making a sound. I refuse to offer every single time, sharpen again, refine again, strip away dead weight again. Keep repeating the process until improvement feels more natural than standing still. Pressure reveals the truth faster than praise ever could. Praise celebrates the result, pressure examines the foundation. If the foundation shakes, strengthen it immediately. If it survives, make it carry even more weakness. Hidden today always becomes tomorrow's problem, so I expose it before reality has a chance. Better to rebuild by choice than repair after collapse. The movement keeps tightening with every breath, every sentence locking another sequence into place. Every word selected because it pushes the verse forward instead of decorating silence. No oversized promises, no hollow aggression, no empty confidence surviving on volume alone. Every bar earns its place through precision, intent, and relentless execution. Attention drifts wherever the noise gets louder. Discipline keeps working after the noise disappears. That's why I trust repetition over excitement.
becomes too wide for shortcuts to ever close.
Every obstacle carries another lesson, disguises resistance. Every setback hides another improvement waiting to be uncovered. I don't waste energy wishing for easier conditions. Hard conditions sharpen judgment, clear judgment creates faster reactions and faster reactions.
Keeps opening doors that hesitation never even reaches. Nothing worthwhile remains dangerous without maintenance.
Every skill gets tested, every instinct gets refined, every habit gets questioned before it grows stale. Standing still is never protected. Excellence, constant adjustment has. That's why every completed objective immediately becomes another beginning,
Instead of another excuse to slow down.
Final breath lands harder than the first because the mission never changes. Raise the expectation before satisfaction settles in. Replace certainty with sharper awareness.
Keep rebuilding until yesterday can recognize a version standing here now.
Another summit is already rising beyond this one. Another challenge is already demanding greater precision, and I'm already moving toward it.
Because the strongest chapters are always the ones that haven't been written yet. Blast out a gate before the bass finishes breathing. No slow rise, no second thoughts. Every breath firing into the next, until the verse locks into one relentless current that refuses to fracture.
I don't ask the moment for permission because hesitation has never opened a single door worth walking through. Every move is made with intent, every decision sharpened before spoken. Every step forcing the path to existence instead of waiting for one to appear. Everybody wants a shortcut until the shortcut collapses under real weight. I'd rather carry the load than carry excuses. Foundations matter more than appearances. Discipline matters more than excitement. Consistency matters more than one spectacular night. That's why I keep rebuilding everything from the inside out. If the structure is stronger today than yesterday, the noise outside doesn't matter. Let the room argue, let opinions drift. The work is moving either way. Every phrase attacks from an unfamiliar angle. Every internal rhyme hidden beneath the surface like reinforced beams holding the pressure together. Every transition refusing to repeat the shape before it. Predictability is the first crack that's pressed to ambition. So I replace patterns before they become habits, and replace habits before they become limitations. The objective isn't to sound comfortable. The objective is to keep evolving until comfort can recognize the blueprint anymore. Pressure isn't something to escape, it's something to convert. Every obstacle carries raw material for another improvement. If the eyes stay open long enough to notice it, I don't waste energy asking why the road got steeper. I tighten my foot and lean into the climb and let the incline expose which parts still need work. Hard ground reveals weak balance faster than smooth pavement ever will. Nothing valuable survives without maintenance. Ignore the details, and the details eventually control the outcome. Ignore the edge and it quietly turns dull. Ignore discipline and routine starts replacing intention. That's why I inspect everything before the cracks become visible. Small corrections made early save enormous repairs later, and I'd rather invest in precision than spend years repairing preventable mistakes. The cadence keeps pressing forward without surrendering an inch of control. Every breath feeding another sequence, every sentence adding another layer of force, until the movement feels compressed with purpose instead of inflated by empty volume. No recycled ideas, no decorative confidence, no borrowed identity hiding behind louder delivery. Every line stands because it earned the weight it's carrying. People confuse motion with progress all the time, running in circles still burns energy. I don't measure effort by exhaustion, I measure it by direction. Every action has to move something, every adjustment has to remove friction. Every lesson has to become a permanent upgrade instead of a temporary motion. Otherwise it's just activity pretending to be advancement.
Recognition is unpredictable, but preparation isn't. Crowds appear and disappear, trends rise and fall, and another changes the value of another disciplined hour invested where nobody can see it. Invisible effort compounds quietly until visible results have no choice but to follow. That's the return I trust, because it never depends on timing or applause.
Every finished chapter becomes another reason to raise the demand. Every stronger version reveals another weakness waiting further ahead. Every ceiling shattered exposes another one above it. I don't chase comfort after the climb because comfort slows the hands that built everything in the first place. Stay alert,
stay adaptable, stay willing to outgrow every method that once felt unbeatable. Final breath lands like another ignition instead of a conclusion. No pause to admire distance, no attachment to old milestones, no temptation to replay victories that already serve their purpose. And on the horizon is already forming beyond this one. Another standard is already calling for cleaner execution, and I'm already moving toward it, because standing still has never created anything worth remembering.